Now let me explain why I believe in reincarnation, right? So you know it's like they put it in your face. So two sayings here. Keep in mind, you only get one life to live, and life is too short. Now those two phrases are used, commonly throughout your life, or you might hear those throughout your life, right? But think about it for a second. Think about it, dude. Life is too short to right, or whatever you want to say, or man, you only got one life to live, bro. So but you know what I'm saying, like, okay, so boom, life is too short, bro. Not drink, or you only got one life to live, man. Party out. So think about it. I'm gonna give you an example. Reincarnation exists, right? Let's say a 9-year-old child dies dies, right, from something like a drive-by shooting, and the 9-year-old gets hit. Do you think about it? Do you think that 9-year-old will just cease to exist forever? Think about it. That 9-year-old didn't even hit double digits. He didn't even hit the age of 10. So do you think his life will just get robbed like that? No. Now, will it be? I don't know. But I'm just making guesses here. Do you think about it? You think, okay, I'm gonna make this 9-year-old child, he gonna be awesome. And then all of a sudden the 9-year-old child dies at 9. The child dies at 9. That person, or maybe they were meant to be great, but they died at 9 though. So they just never come back. Or would they be reincarnated into a different earth to try again? Because they had an unfair shot at life. Now, this is another thing too. When you die, I guarantee every person that's died on earth probably does not want to come back. I guarantee that. It might suck dying because it's a scary thing. I might have talked, I probably have. More than likely I have talked about this. It's not scary to die because it's going to happen one day. But when you actually, whether it's from a gunshot wound, dying of old age, dying of natural causes, dying of cardiac, whether it's of anything, it's very scary knowing you're about to breathe your final breaths. That's very, very scary for a lot of people. You don't even know what you're going to see after that, bro. Like, you don't even know what's going to happen. Like, oh, and I'm not talking about near-death experience. I mean, like, you're literally in the process. You're not going to make it out within 20 seconds. Like, 20 seconds, you're going to, like, die. Like, knowing that, like, that's crazy. And like, really, like, it's really insane, because you don't know what's going to happen after that. Nobody knows. Not a soul knows what happens after death. But, it's crazy. Because when you get reincarnated, I would assume all your memories of your past life, those are gone. Those are left with your old body. But, like, I just don't think when a person dies, they die forever. I feel like they... Like now that's just one example. But let's say you lived a good life. You got nice body, girl or boy, man or women. You have a good job, make $300,000 a year, which is extremely good. You basically, and you lived all the way up to 172. But would you really want to come back though? Like think about that. Would you? Would you really want to come back? Wouldn't you want to just die in peace and not want to come back? Right? Now here's the thing. If reincarnation is real, how would you stop it? How could you truly die in peace? You know what I'm saying? Because man, for all we know, bro, when you die, you might come right back to this earth as a different person. But nobody actually knows that. There might be signs of it, but there's... Because let's be honest, bro. You can't escape death. That's something nobody can escape. Okay? Nobody can escape that. Just keep that in mind. Not a soul can escape that. But just think about that for a second. Think about that, though. Nobody can escape death, right? Meaning that one day it's going to happen, right? So... so much info I cannot spell out, y'all. But why would you want to come back to Earth, though? What's the point? When you want to just die in peace? I got a question. If reincarnation was real, could you even stop it though? Like, think about it. Could you even stop that? Even if you wanted to, or could you not? Like, okay, you know astral projection, right? Now, I had a very close experience with that one time, but it creeped me out. I talked about that in one of my old videos, bro. When I had like my twist, like short hair, man. I talked about that's a long time ago. But I almost astral projected. I didn't, but I almost did. Go back to my old videos. And basically, what happened was, I think not losing, but like, cause I literally think I was about to astral project, y'all. But I got so scared. That still creeped me out. That hasn't happened in such a long time, bro. But it almost did happen. But it was a long time ago, and I really do wish I could have done that, but it's all good. But astral projection is essentially when your consciousness or soul, but I'm saying consciousness in this case, your consciousness leaves your body and just goes just in the astral plane. Like, what if that's where you go when you die? But here's the thing, though. This is, oh my goodness, death has so many questions. Like, okay, in the astral plane, right, when your soul or consciousness was around, you're freely roaming around. But what if when you die, you go in the astral plane, but something is controlling you? Not something evil, but something is controlling you, leading you somewhere. Like in the astral plane, you control your actions. But what if something, again, a good thing, is controlling you, leading you to a different life? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, cause nobody really knows what happens. Nobody knows, but that could, like, think about that. Like really, like real talk reincarnation. You die, like the creator, like literally whatever made you, guides, like it makes your consciousness go on the astral plane and then go to a different body. Like on the astral plane, you see these different things, and like okay, so say I astral project, right? I'm on the astral plane, and I just see these different things, bro. Like let's say I'm on a street, right? A street, but that street is white. It's a white street. Everything not black, because you know it has black. The roads are white. And I see these orbs. Like I see a red orb, a blue orb, a green orb, a yellow, like different type of orbs. And then I see this one orb, like okay, like it's okay. Let's say this one orb. It's like they are true. This one orb is like it's going crazy. It's going from red, blue, yellow. It's changing color. Like I don't know, dude. I'm talking just random stuff right now, but what if you could possibly see all that through death before you reincarnate? But that brings me back to the other question, though. If you really wanted to stop reincarnation, could you? Is it possible? And could you? I don't want to come back to Earth. I want to die in peace. That's the way I want to do it. But is that possible, though? I'm going to say yes. Here's why. So think about it. I don't know how, but I feel like somehow it is possible to die in peace. Die where if reincarnation was a thing, you wouldn't have to come back to this earth. Like, I feel like it's a way to do that, but I just don't know how. Well, I feel like you would have to astral project, because what happens when you die, what I'm assuming is your consciousness, and I'm not saying soul, I'm saying consciousness here. Your consciousness in this body, that goes somewhere, right? Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, so when you die, right, your consciousness goes somewhere, but astral projection is when your consciousness is out of your body and like you in the astral plane. So let's say you astral projected a total of 3 times in your life, right? That's a lot for astral projection, real talk. So 3 times in your life, right? And you die. Now at first, it's scary because you still alive and you dying. You take your last breath and you smile, right? So when you dead, like, okay, you see your hands, but now you in like you in a different place. Now remember, I'm gonna compare this, right? Okay, boom. So this is just a theory right here. You've astral projected 3 different times, and so you know this feeling. You're astral projecting. However, this time is different. The other times you were alive. This time you're dead. Cause like last time, okay, boom, you astral projected, then you went back to your body. Like you literally like went to your house and went in your body, but this time is different. You're dead. So at first you're a little confused, but then you start walking and stuff, right? You feel me? So then you find out that it actually is possible to just be free. Like you can still visit Earth as a con and just look at different things, but you don't have to go in body fronts. You can, but you ain't got to, right? But let's say for a person who's never astral projected in their life before, their consciousness goes in the astral, but they don't even controlling it because they never done it before. So something guides them, and then it just puts them in another body, and then they all start the whole cycle of life again. Like, wouldn't that be crazy? That's just a little theory I just thought of, but like, man, like that would be crazy. Like, okay, I'm yambling. Like, this is something I actually, when it's something I like to talk about, I talk about it for a minute. But if it's something I can't think of too much, I ain't gonna. It's not gonna be a long video. But like, that's crazy. But yeah, though, I think I'm out of ideas. Yeah, I'm out. All right, peace, y'all. Appreciate you for looking at this video. Like, yes, you. Thank you.